Hi guys, I'm Shmee, hello and welcome back to the channel where today is day one of the 2022 Gumball 3000 Toronto to Miami. We are driving with my Shelby GT500 stickered up Team 150. The cars are all lined up here on Bay Street in Toronto, and today we're heading via a checkpoint in Detroit all the way to Indianapolis ahead of the Indy 500. Cannot wait to watch the race. But we've got over 100 Gumball cars, we've got celebrities, Hoffa's going to be waving the flag, we've got Pog, we've got DDE, we've got Mr. JWW, we've got Deadmau5, we've got, I think, a whole host of different people. Obviously, this is the very start. The P1 is going to be leading the grid. That is coming through. They are going to be up at the front with Team Skookum in the 812 Superfast, having made the largest donations to charity through the Gumball Foundation. But nonetheless, this is going to be a mega day. Day one of the Gumball 3000. Let's go. As you can tell, the atmosphere is growing. We've come straight out after the driver's briefing to get ourselves ready. The GT500 is going to be mega for this adventure. The P1 is actually sitting down in race mode at the moment, wing all the way up, bodywork down in the arches, you can see with the wheels and tyres. But basically, we've got the crowds here already. We're going to be heading from here over to Yonge Dundas Square, a very famous area here in Toronto, where the flag is going to be waved to get everything underway. But even just looking here, we've got the Pog Marie, Pog's 812 Superfast. We've got the Aventador S Roadster that will be driven by Max. We've got the SLR. We've got loads of cool cars all taking part. I've opted to drive in my GT500, the car that I've enjoyed owning out here in North America for the last year or so. Going to be taking it over to the UK eventually, hence popped a UK plate on for the time being. We've got the Florida plate on the back. You don't need a front plate when you've got a Florida registered car. We've got a 6x6 War TRX right behind us. Everything is going to be mad. Let's go chat with some people who are around while the atmosphere builds and we get ready for the flag drop. For the rally, we have our t-shirt design Toronto to Miami with the GT500, very on theme. We also have plenty of stickers. We're going to be giving lots of these out along the way. We've got some t-shirts as well. Hey there, but I'm coming straight over here because check this out. How you doing?
How you doing, man?
This is cool. This is really cool. We have a Ford GT.
I haven't finished it yet. But
it's not doing badly.
Yeah,
it's not doing badly at all.
Car, so.
And you've got the center as well. Let's go for this. I don't want to get it wrong. Let me put it on here. There we go. Nice. Awesome. Pleasure. No worries. Pleasure. I got loads here, so bear with me. Let's have a quick look around the grid. There are plenty more cars that have joined us overnight. Just here we've got the GT3, ACR, there's an SLR Roadster coming this way, SVJ, but come on down because this is where new cars have parked up. Lots of people doing it in style and comfort with the Urus, the Cullinan for example. If we squeeze through this way though, I'm beelining towards another very green Ford. It's quite cool to have two technically green Fords on the grid. There is a Ford GT parked here. That car looks awesome, absolutely love it. The green with the black stripes. We've got Kit here, Knight Rider, David Hasselhoff of course taking part, but look over on the other side just here at the cars we've got. A Maybach S65 Cabriolet, we've got the Beetle Legends Team 101 driving in a Beetle. Fingers crossed they make it towards the end. These guys, Team 44 and the 60s Mustang, they have gone through everything to get that car here to the grid. So I think you can see the police bike coming through, so let's make sure we're out the way. This is everybody getting ready to head from here over towards the main flag drop start, and then we're going to have the big old drive ahead of us. There are so many cars down that way, but we're going to see lots of them coming through. We're going to try and capture them on the road as well. Let's do this, let's get ready. Into the second part of the grid, just have a look around. The GT3, Bentley, Ferraris, you name it. This is where we have many of the cars all stickered up for the purpose with all of the sponsors, part of the whole team drive. It's always quite fun when all of the cars are matching. We've pointed out some of the liveries when we've seen the cars arriving on the grid. I'm taking a look at what's new, what I haven't seen here before. Obviously everybody loading up their cars, and I tell you what, when you're doing an adventure like this and you've been to the gifting suite and picked up as much merch as we have along the way, not so easy if you're in a supercar. I'm quite pleased that we've got the GT500. We've got DDE with the SVJ. We've got a lovely Ferrari 812 GTS over on the other side. Hey guys! This is cool, this is good times. Massive effort from these guys. The police, the French gendarmerie in the Alpine A110. Let's keep making our way through the grid to see what else is about. Into the third part of the grid, look at this. We've got the Aston Martin 177. We've got Team Texas with the party bus. We've got the massively chromed multicolored 458 just there. But as we keep coming down, there are some new cars here that weren't here before. Amazing to see them all. There's another GT500 just here. I gather they've come prepared with some spare tires, so that might be needed. We shall see. There's a McLaren Senna just here as well. Let's squeeze through and come and have a look at the other cars just down towards this end. Yeah, Team 23 rocking the Senna. A few other cars here, so we need to get ourselves ready. I think we're going to be heading off quite shortly. Coming up then is Jordan in the green 812, Team Skookum, who led the leaderboard. £125,000 donated to the Gumball Foundation, or raised for the foundation, matched by the P1. This car and the McLaren are going to be setting off first, side by side. Epic stuff, awesomely done. Jordan, congrats.
Thank you.
What an effort. Mega.
3 years to get it, but I got it.
You got it. You're at the front. Have fun.
Thank you.
Mega. I love that color. Verde Hikers, Team 42. Done the rally many times. In fact, the last one I went to in 2019, when I only joined at the very start, I hopped on board with Jordan in that very car to head from Mykonos to Athens. Well, here we are. It's leading the grid at Toronto. That is mad. Obviously, given it's the morning, that means we can have a cold start, which is always fantastic with this thing. So, brilliant. So we'll get this warmed up. Obviously, the cars for the Gumball charity grid are all pulling forwards at the moment. They're going to lead off the rally before we're going to basically follow them over. I think we have a police parade, police escort from here to the start flag drop point. So, pretty cool way to go about it. We've got Dead Mouse up there. We've got a whole load of people taking part. This is going to be really fun. The atmosphere here is buzzing. We'll take a quick look around. The P1 in race mode, the 812 behind. We've got Cog in the 812 Superfast. Over to this side, my GT500. We've got Ken Griffey Jr. in the Takeover 911. We've got Dead Mouse in the McLaren 720S Spider. But things are about to start. We're going to be hopping on board the GT500, following out the cars that raised the most for the Gumball Foundation. It would be amazing to show you everything right now. That is a loud event store. That is definitely an event store SVJ. There's going to be a lot of revving. There might be confetti. Who knows what's going to happen? You can feel the atmosphere. This is going to be mega. All right, very shortly, it's time for everybody to roll out with the police parade. The noises are just mad. Let's do this. It's rollout time over towards the Gumball Start, which means we need to hop on board the car. We're going to be part of this drive. We've got the first 10 foundation cars as they all head out. Team Relic here with the Z28. That sounds raw. We've got the Corvette C8. We've got the revving. We've got a few Corvettes. Chevy's taking over the line. Max is off. The Aventor S Roadster. All the cars making their way out. So I guess we're going to hop in here and get moving. We are rolling out. Let's get this in the noisy mode. It has to be done, doesn't it? Past the crowd, rock and roll. Look at this, and this is not even the start. This is like the pre-start. This is getting us from here to the start line, getting ready to get to where it's all going to begin from. So we've got a lot of people around. I suspect if I do that a lot, my tyres are not going to be lasting till the end. And we're in a Mustang and there's a crowd, so we need to be a little bit careful about this. But I think in this car, just drop the throttle. All meanwhile, there's a Takeover 911 in front. There are actually two Takeover 911s, which confused me massively. There's also the gigantic 6x6 behind us. Plus, we've got a car filled with stuff. This is quite fun already. I'm going to preserve the tyres because we don't want to... Hey! We're ready. We are ready for this. The cops making it easy to parade on down to get there. I feel sorry for anybody around who's probably like, what's going on? Why do I have to wait so long? But yeah, let's get to the flag drop. We are now on the grid then. Up ahead of us here in Yonge Dundas Square is where the flag is going to drop. This is the Times Square equivalent of Toronto. You can see the crowd. It is going to be an eclectic buzz in the air. Everybody getting ready. Just look up in this direction. We've got a few things we need to do before the rally gets fully started. But already, this is the buzz we love. This is addictive. This is Gumball. All right, let's go see what's going on and get ready for this. Come on, guys! It is time. They are off. Team Skookum are leading the way. This is it. This is where it begins. Get ready. The Gumball has officially begun. David Hasselhoff has waved the flag. We've got Mr. JWW on board the Aventor S Roadster as well. All lined up, all geared up. You ready, man?
I am so ready. And this has got a particularly special energy about it. I think because
the world's been on pause for 2 years, and all of a sudden it is full send, and there's just more happy. It feels
gonna be
exciting,
epic.
mate. I'm super pumped. So
have fun.
You too, man. Can't wait to see you on the road, dude.
Definitely, have a good one. I'm not gonna lie, the Ford GT in track mode like this, coming towards the grid, just has so much presence. Very, very, very good looking like that. Next up, we've got the Pog Damery. We've got Pog on the 812, the Gendarmerie. They're heading out of the square, or surfing out of the square, I should say. Very appropriate in the blue Ferrari 812. TDF blue, Tour de France blue. If it isn't trouble themselves, DDE, Daily Driven Exotics. All right. We gotta say hello.
Hey!
How you doing?
Good.
You
How's
ready?
everybody doing?
It is chaos up front,
I can only imagine.
and I
It's
keep
chaos.
hearing Aventadors revving.
What Aventador?
So I need to hop on board my car for this journey, take the driver's seat and get ready for the start. I'm buzzing with this, buzzing with the atmosphere, buzzing with the vibe, buzzing with the amazing crowd here in Toronto. This has been one of the best Gumball starts, everything about it. Everything. I'm losing my voice a bit, I apologize for that, but hey, what a place to be. What an amazing feeling. This is cool, we're driving through Yonge Dundas Square in a car with a horrific turning circle, but that's no bad thing. We're gonna go full lock, round towards the start line. All right then, we are rolling up to the start line behind those guys. Look at that, look at what they're up to. So we're gonna wait just a moment, pull forwards here into the sunshine. So, let's do this. Let's press that button. In here, we go to track apps, we go to line lock. Hold OK to initialize line lock. All right, off we go. We kissed goodbye to some tires there. We had an amazing time. We are now on the Gumball 3000. Look at this crowd, look at this. This is insane. We're started. We're underway. We're on the Gumball 3000. This is the beginning. This crowd is amazing.
Thank you. Woo! There he is, right here, brother.
Let's make our way through the crowd here. Oh goodness.
Success! The best!
I guess we should give the car a break. 9,821 miles, we're starting our Gumball. We're going to be driving a couple of thousand miles over the next week or so. We're going to get this through 10,000 miles today. We're heading to Detroit. We've got the border crossing to the United States of America. We've then got the onward drive to Indianapolis for the Indy 500. This crowd in Toronto has been epic, totally epic. But yeah, the journey continues. Well, our route out of the city has us here in front of the CN Tower, next to the main rail station, as we go through a little bit of a tunnel out of Toronto. So we need to play a little bit of catch up. Not quite sure how that's going to work. Oh, we need to go into first gear. Those snaps are epic. Right, we're following this Rolls Royce out of town. We've got, I think, 3 hours or so, 3 hours 20 from here to Detroit. That will be our first checkpoint once we've crossed the border. They say we should have a Gumball lane. Let's see how that goes. I imagine there are going to be some pretty stringent checks at the border, and it's going to take a lot of time to deal with all the paperwork, but that will be half the fun of it. Anyway, we're on the move, good times. Let's catch up when we've made it out of Toronto. It's a bit of a Ford crew right now because we also have a Raptor, F-150 Raptor Team 129, which is one of the very few cars behind us. They've caught us up, so I guess we're cruising together for the time being as we make our way from here. We've got a noisy one. That supercharging noise is awesome. We are pulling into a rest stop here to not only grab some fuel because we're in the GT500, which absolutely drinks the stuff, but hopefully also to group with a few other Gumball cars. In fact, I see a good old lineup up ahead of us, which is fantastic. That is what we wanted. This is going to be great. Look at this. Amazing. So let's try and get some fuel in here, and then join the drive. Look at this full-on party, everyone. Oh, that's amazing. We are straight away ready to head out. That was a very, very, very quick stop, but all the cars are here. I'm gonna actually sneak out. When you're driving an American muscle car, it doesn't do anything else. That's what it does, you know? You put your foot on the throttle and it gets a bit like that. Viper on the flyby. Oh, that sounds cool. V10 in that thing. We've got so many cool cars behind us right now. I'm just letting DDE come alongside. Wait for this. We're about to have our ears literally blown off. Here they go, 3, 2, 1. Oh my goodness! Okay then. Ow. Ow. Thanks, Damon. We are literally in the thick of it right now. We've got the 720S there. We've got a GT3 RS behind, blinking away. I think we're all just kind of enjoying each other's company right now. Oh no, we've got DDE again. Oh my goodness. This is absurd. Then we have the 812 GTS. This is insane. This is Gumball. Oh, I'm so pleased we've been able to catch up with the group. It was cool to see all the cars off the start line. But now driving with everyone is like, this is what it's all about. This is the rally. This is the spirit. This is quite funny with the 2 trucks. Those trucks have no idea how many supercars are queued up behind them. We've got another group, I think, that's just arrived at the back of all of this as well. Oh, this is amazing to be in this kind of convoy. This is absolutely amazing. Gumball, it's so good. As DDE come back past us, I've been so lost in the moment just now. Gosh. Wow, so lost in the moment that I actually didn't notice we've gone through 10,000 miles. We now have over 10,000 miles on this car, and we've done it driving in this pack of cars as we just chill and let everyone come flying by for a moment. This is so cool. This is so ridiculously cool. This is absurd. Viper, I mean, there are 3 or 4 more behind as well. 10,000 miles on the GT500, on the Gumball 3000. Cruising towards the border. We've got about 45 minutes. They've got a Gumball lane for us at the border into the United States to make life easier with all the documentation. It's going to be good. It's going to be really, really good. It appears as we arrive towards the border, we're less than 10 kilometers away, we have a whole series of tunnels. And when you have tunnels and supercars, it sounds epic. So 812. Oh my goodness. And again, round 2. Ears are bleeding. Ears are actually bleeding. These 2. One more. That was nuts. We're arriving towards the Ambassador Bridge. There are people all around here as well, which is kind of cool. We've got such a big group of Gumball cars. Everyone waited for the lights to go green. Oh, this is so cool. This is so cool. The August 765 LT in front of us was just revving a little bit, making some noise and popping fireballs out the back of its aftermarket system as well. But I guess that is the bridge we can see up ahead of us. We need to go find the right passport lanes. And hopefully this isn't going to be too complicated to get our way through. Cars left lane. Oh, this is really fun. This is the last part of driving in Canada. The last time this car is in Canada. This is silly. This is really silly. And oh my goodness, there are some savage potholes here. Hey guys. Savage potholes on the last section there.
So cars, buses and RVs here. Bridge to USA. Oh, that's how you get the shots. Hang out the sunroof. He has got it down. That's cool. Welcome Gumball 3000 drivers. What legends at the borders to welcome us through like that. That's really nice. That's really, really nice. There is quite the queue to come the other way. All of the trucks and cars coming back to Canada. So hopefully we're not going to have a queue like that at the end this side, but over that away, those are the skyscrapers of Detroit. Detroit is on the other side of the banks of the river over here, which I haven't been to Detroit for a while. The last time was when I took my Ford GT on the Ford GT tour and went to some of the iconic Ford locations. Prior to that was actually for the Detroit Auto Show many years ago when they launched the Ford GT. So fun to be able to see and, you know, drive through and cross over the bridge here and have a look out on a lovely day and see it all. And yeah, I suspect we probably can't point cameras as we're going through immigration, customs, etc., etc. But fingers crossed, it's all going to be plain sailing, very smooth and easy, and get us over to the United States of America, where we shall remain for the rest of this tour. So, as we look over the brow here, is this about to get nice and easy? Find out in just a second or two. To make it super smooth, they actually have Gumball 3000 lanes here, Gumball 3000 traffic only. Although there are other lanes that just look open. I think we'll still stick to the Gumball lanes because those are probably going to be the easiest for all of this to make it work as we would like it to. So I suppose we've got a bit of a queue, which is our fault for arriving with so many cars at the same time, but we'll make it through and we will get our way onwards towards our checkpoint in Detroit. Well, we've made it through. There's technically a sign above here saying Tunnel to Canada. We'd be doing that wrong if we now went to Canada, but we are on the highways of the USA. I believe our checkpoint is not very far from here, but I personally don't have a clue where we're going. So need to follow the Raptor ahead and hope that they do, basically. At the moment, we've got a few cars behind us, so fingers crossed someone in this little group knows exactly where we're going. And we'll just go with the flow and see what happens. But some cars got stopped. For us, it was super easy, straight through. So thank you to the team there at the border for making that very, very, very swift and easy. Yeah, let's go find the stop in Detroit. We've made it to the checkpoint here. All of the cars are lined up. This is basically a music festival venue in Detroit. All the cars lined up this way. Obviously loads of people here as well, which is super cool. The last of the cars coming in through here. Oh, I can spot number 7 over there. That would be Max and James. Yeah, we're following you guys wherever we go. American muscle, we've got to stick together. All of the cars then calling on in. We might grab some stickers, run around a little bit, see where the day takes us.
All right, thank you. Thank you.
It's all right, guys.
Thank you.
How are you? They've got to stop doing that to us. It hurts. It really hurts. We also get lunch here. By the way, it's 6:30 in the evening and we're getting lunch. That's how the day's gone. So, to be honest, we might go do that first and then come back out. We have the Living the Supercar Dream book. Always fun to throw in a squiggle.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Let me give you that back. We're backstage at the festival, quite literally. I think we can we go up here? Let's pop up here and go and have a quick look. So, obviously it's pretty loud, can't really show you all that much. We basically had a cafeteria for quick lunch, dinner, whatever meal you want to call it. And now we're backstage at the music festival in Detroit. Welcome to Gumball 3000, that's what happens, that's how it goes. The crowd are actually screaming, this is pretty wild. Who would have thought it? Just as we're walking back to the car, the bus has made it. The guys are here with the bus. They've definitely had the easiest drive of all. I can't even remember how far down we're parked, but hey, the bright green one certainly stands out, so we'll know about it when we get there. I'm also surprised that more of the cars haven't already got back on the move and made their way onwards from here. But I think we'll probably hit the road and kind of see what happens and see who catches us wherever they do and join in with the fun from that point onwards. There we go. All right, let's hop on board the GT500 and get back on the road. We're on the move with the BAC mono that was in the grid. We hadn't seen that coming. At the moment, my phone is still connected to Canada, where my data has run out, so I need my phone to connect to the US so that I can get data so I can navigate onwards towards Monument Circle in Indianapolis, which I actually remember from our checkpoint there on the rally.
10 years ago. It was the Indy 500 weekend 10 years ago. It's crazy for me to think how long back that actually was, but it feels like kind of yesterday how well I remember it. This time around, I'm going to the race though. Been there that time. I didn't actually make it over to the race itself. Anyway, onwards. Let's do this. Let's get cracking on.
We've got the crew, we've got the 720S, we've got the Viper, we've got the RS7, we've got the GT3, and we're just taking it easy. Super easy, because we've left fairly quickly. I want to see all the cars going past us. We had a couple just before, Urus, Wraith, GT3 RS before that pack. It's quite fun to see everybody coming by. And next up, the Rolls Royce Dawn. Cruising top down. Lovely evening for it. What a way to go. We've got my buddies at Kapow Racing with the Corvette C8. Good to see them cruising. Bit of America right now. We've just been passed by another 911. Talking of that, actually, up ahead in the central reservation, there is certainly a police car lurking there. And as I said, we are taking this super chilled. So we're not about to be pulled over by a sheriff this evening. The sunset, though, is actually spectacular. Off towards the west. We still have many hours to go, though. So hours to Indianapolis. I think we're going to get there at about midnight. We do need to fill up at some point soon, but hey, this is Gumball. We've got the Pug Marie. Let's see if they're going to be pulling anybody over. Pog's 812, super fast. Super Pog. That's quite fun. And a few others around as well. What do we have? 720S. Off they go into the evening. Oh, the 177. The Aston Martin 177 under the night lights. Nice. Followed by a 12 GTS from earlier. What a pair. Two epic V12s. Oh, then we've got the Aventador of Mr. JWW and Mr. Maximilian Cooper. In the dim light, giving us a little blip as well as they make their way past. We have a whole army blazing past us right now. That 720S was almost silent. It's coming now. So I'm not sure if we caught it all, but that was quite cool. I'm not entirely sure what's up here, but we've got some blue and red lights. Has anybody been pulled over? Yes, somebody. But not a Gumball car. So somebody's been pulled over for who knows what, and the whole squad of Gumball cars has probably just gone straight past. And all good. We're only half an hour away now. As you can probably tell from my voice, I'm really tired. We are arriving. We might be late in the night. How's it going, everyone? How you doing? He said make a scene. All right, Monument Circle, here we are. Gosh, madness. This is where we're going to be lined up all around. This is exactly where we came 10 years ago. Remember it well. Amazing to be back here. We'll get all the cars parked up somewhere. They've got the whole setup. Gosh, we can see the 812 again. They must have got here first, parked up right there. Don't know where they're going to put us, but we'll go with the flow. And how's it going, guys?
Self.
Hey, how you doing?
How you doing? Oh man.
Well, all of a sudden, we can forget the music because now we've got these guys. I don't know how we got back ahead. I don't know how that. Gosh, I can't even hear the music playing loud. They have literally, they got loud with DDE. Oh my God. That's so loud. So loud. Oh my God. It's gone midnight. If there was anybody sleeping within a 10-mile radius of here, they are now awake, completely awake. What on earth? We need to talk about this quickly. Hurricane Performante with a Ferrari banner across the top. Ferrari badge. It's got a Ferrari badge. Even there, Ferrari badge. As you do, why not? And right down here, what do we have? Yeah, we've got a Cavallino, we've got a prancing horse. It's a little bit dark, but oh my gosh, this is unfair noisy. Pain to the ears, pain to the ears. You can't hear it, right? Like, he's burning holes. Day one has come to an end. We are parked here in Monument Circle in Indianapolis, ready for the Indy 500. This is the start of Toronto to Miami. It feels already like an eternity ago that we were driving across the start line in Yonge Dundas Square in Toronto. We've made our way across to the US, to Detroit, here to Indianapolis. This has been the start of an extraordinary Gumball 3000, and I know the rest is going to be equally amazing. There are some incredible cars, there are some amazing people. This is Gumball 3000, this is what it's all about. Don't forget, we've got the designs for the shirts, for hoodies, for stickers, and plenty more in the Cheers by Shmi on 50 shop. Link down below if you'd like to check those out. For today though, that is all. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Thank you for joining for day one of the Gumball 2022. That's it, and I'll see you again very soon. Cheers.